EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Washington football team and the Atlanta Falcons. Time to set the old turducken aside and get ready for football as here we go on a Thanksgiving night.
We play to win. Let's go! Push him back. Push him back. Go, Rig. Go. The Twins.
Ito Smith, his first carry. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want it. Check it out, Reed. Joker, 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 Joker.
Now Ito Smith, and he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
2nd and 1, if people want to run the football, this is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Smith. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
2nd down. Here's Issa.
40-yard line.
This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 16 yards, a first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 46-yard line.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12.
You remember me? Let's go, baby. Hey, 96 is coming. We're going to Mike 96. Hey, D-line.
Eason. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 23, 22 yards there, a first down.
At the 23-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Colby Parkinson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Falcons 7. Washington.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff Richter to kick off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
25-yard line. Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Throwing on first down. Watkins. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line.
Ball carrier.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3.
Here I come. Check 45 to Mike. Top low 18. Here we go.
Operating from the gun. Watkins. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. 7 yards there and a first down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys? Coming off the last game you play on a Thursday night, guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
And he'll get this to Antonio Gibson complete. That catch good for only a couple.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
Save. 36.
Off the play fake. Watkins. And his throw is incomplete. The intended receiver there, Ian Thomas. And it's 3rd down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. From the gun, Watkins. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys using barrels on the sidelines to try to put the football in one.
And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
Pick up a 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 12-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
You better bring it. Shift. Hiking 18.
They'll run it here with Smith. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up.
Get your swerve on. 4-7's the mic. 4-7.
To throw on 3rd down. Eason. Oh, it was hit at the line of scrimmage and intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Well, CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 11-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
60 Bison.
Operating from the gun. Watkins. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
9 yards to go.
So they've been unable to capitalize on a great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. From the gun, Watkins. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Albrecht Rosa's
Rosa's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
That's complete to Smith. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Washington 3.
Here we go. Liking 18. QB's trash. Let's go. Mike 96.
Here's Eason to throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Watch the backer. Mike 96.
A first down carry for Smith. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Falcons. Ito Smith. His second touchdown on the season. And the Falcons push further out in front. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. Fielded in the end zone.
Washington
and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. The pass there complete to Sutton, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Slings this deep from the... It got his man, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Complete to number 17.
Terry McLaurin with touchdown number 7 on the year. And Washington able to come up with a quick strike touchdown. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. 4 down. 4 down.
A give to Smith out of the gun. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Mike 96. They can't hang with us.
From the gun on third down. Eason. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. And 5 yards on the play there. It's a drive will continue. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end.
Here's the first carry for Bo Scarborough. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. 14 yards there on a Falcon first down.
47 yards.
All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football off a triple option, you've actually called that play.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Eason on 2nd down. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 23. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Mike 96. Mike 96.
Who that? Who that?
Now they'll run it with Scarborough. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Eason sets to throw. It's caught. Jones.
That's good.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
70 Timberwolf. Street.
Big edge.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bo Scarborough, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
Makes the score Falcons 21, Washington 9.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. On 1st and 10, Watkins. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Watkins
and he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
First down, Washington.
Hey, Warriors, 17. Three down. On the ball.
Operating from the gun, Watkins. That one caught by Gibson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Hey, let's get there. 18 rattling.
Mark 55. Your track.
On 1st down, Watkins. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. A gain of 7 that time, 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Hey, check right.
They'll try to run this one. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Call it a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's 3rd and goal. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Try and sneak it here. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on 4th. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1.
Check. 55 to Mike.
18, pioneer.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step up.
They'll try and run for it. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown,
Antonio Gibson, his 9th touchdown of the season. And Washington has made this a 1-score game. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good.
The score, Falcons 21, Washington 16.
A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Slam. Rush in.
Buffalo 18.
To throw again. Eason looking downfield for Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Intended for Julio Jones. Incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun is Eason. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So we've reached halftime here on a Thanksgiving night. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
Baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go. Let's go.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. From the gun, Watkins. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
Gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and 2, Watkins. And he finds McLaurin. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It's a 1st down following a gain of 3. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Watkins. And his throw here's incomplete. Antonio Gibson, the intended target. And it's 2nd down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Hey, check right.
Off play action, Watkins. He completes this to Sutton. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays, but you also have to have good feel as well because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get into the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And following the pick 6, decent field position. Pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
After the run, here's 2nd and 8 from the 27. From the gun, Watkins slings this deep from McLaurin. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Watkins
and he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A big pickup of 38
yards on the play.
Throwing on 1st down, Watkins. And he's going to keep it here. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Gain of 14.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
This is Scarborough. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Scarborough, the ball carrier.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left in no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
To throw on second down, Eason. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain there of 21 yards.
At the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Mike 96, Mike 96. Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration. Check 52.
And good pressure defensively to stop him for a loss of a couple. Now there's also a flag to go with it. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Watch tight, watch tight. Tight end right, tight end right. 4 down, check. 4 down, 4 down. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up, double up.
Now Scarborough. 9 big yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Panther Street, Panther Street. 5 down, stand up. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
They try again with Scarborough, and he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Landon Collins.
This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway, because that's your strength.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you. Check 50, check 50.
They run. This is Scarborough. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the 1st. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Tavecchio puts this one through, and that will make this now a 15-point advantage.
31.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point's not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the inning, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2.
He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Now, that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
Looking to throw. Watkins. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. That catch good for only a couple.
Complete to Antonio Gibson. A 2-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Watkins. Eluding the pressure. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Credit the sack to Malik Jefferson. We are headed to the 4th here on Thanksgiving night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Washington on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and a mile. Operating from the gun. Watkins. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And he stopped immediately there.
Scarborough, the ball carrier.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Here we go. And 96 is coming. We're going to Mike 96. 18, pioneer. Turnover. Get that ball. Get that ball. Let's go.
Throwing is Eason. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there and a 1st down for the Falcons.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. Oh, and now some space to operate. There he goes left side. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 49 yards on the ground. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
And 96 is coming. We're going to Mike 96. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. So that'll back them up 5. The delay of game backs them up 5, 1st and 15.
Back and go full strength. And 96 is coming. We're going to Mike 96.
And they give this time to the tailback. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Number 27.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. 70
They'll give him a yard on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Mike 96.
On 3rd down, Dudley. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. This to make it a 3-score game late. The kick by Tavecchio is good, and that will make this now an 18-point ball game. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the complexion of this one has really changed a fair amount. That last field goal makes it a 3-score game, so they need points in a... And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Washington.
Watkins pass.
Cortland Sutton, his 9th touchdown of the season. And Washington able to close the gap just a bit. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Check. Viking 18. Dragon 60.
From the gun, Watkins. Forced out to his left. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. It's Scarborough again. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2.
15.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Mike 96, Mike 96.
Now Eason. Will be left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at the 15. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. They'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Throwing again. Watkins. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 1st and 10, Watkins. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for, but it's going to be 2nd down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno. Check, check, check.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Watkins. Short throw to the tight end, Thomas. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run. He's going to find Gallup here, complete. Touchdown, Washington.
Complete.
Michael Gallup. His 9th touchdown of the season. And Washington able to make this a close game again. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. That one looks like he'll throw here. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
47's the mic. 47's the mic.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Here we go. Viking 18. Mike 96. Go.
Back to throw. Eason. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Here's a pass straight out left to his running back. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It'll be a loss of 7 on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. Oh, there's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity.
Let's make these babies crawl all the way back home.
They put up their goal at the beginning of the season, and that was to win 7 games, and now they've accomplished that mission.